Hello, hello. Meteorologist Shawn Cable here in the First Alert Weather Center with an update on the winter storm system that is going to bring a mix of sleet, snow, and freezing rain and drizzle to much of our region here late Friday evening, Friday night through a pretty good chunk of the day Saturday. Saturday is a first alert day, and of course the big threat is a whole big mixed bag of wintry weather. The overall precipitation amounts aren't going to be huge. If this whole thing were to come as all snow, we'd be talking maybe an inch or two in some places. But there's some warm air that's moving in, and that's going to make things a little messy. Now, timing on this, Friday evening through midday Saturday, and at this point it's looking like it may even be a little further into the day Saturday, maybe mid to late afternoon Saturday in some spots, especially east. Impact going to be the roads. Roads and surfaces will get icy. There will be some snow and sleet out there as well, so be prepared for some pretty rough travel from late Friday evening through much of Saturday morning into Saturday afternoon. You'll have to take plenty of time because roads are going to be icy, especially some of those lesser traveled roads. We do have a winter weather advisory that's in effect for a good chunk of central and southern Minnesota, northern Iowa from mid-evening here on Friday through at least midday Saturday. Some places, especially a little further east and south, that advisory does go a little further into Saturday afternoon. So the big culprit here is warm air. We're actually going to see things improve on Sunday. It's going to be mild with highs in the mid to upper 30s, but that warm air is kicking in at the middle levels of the atmosphere, and that's causing some problems and really making this whole situation kind of messy. We have cold air aloft, snow falls, but then this warm air that's sneaking into the middle levels of the atmosphere is melting things, and so the snow changes to rain, but then we have cold air at the surface, and when that rain lands, it freezes on contact, and that's what's going to make all the roads and sidewalks very slippery overnight, tonight into Saturday morning. Ice forecast, generally around 1/10 of an inch or less, although there could be some spots that get a little more, especially along I-90 and further east around Albert Lee, Austin, Rochester, and especially La Crosse. Snow amounts, again, it's not going to be that much. We're talking less than an inch. Some of the newer models are coming in showing some colder air that's going to swoop in, and that could give us a little more snow over toward Rochester, La Crosse, western Wisconsin, northeastern Iowa, maybe a couple inches, 2 to maybe 3 in spots over there, kind of depending on how all of this pans out. But the possibility is there for perhaps a little more snow in that area. But as far as most of southern Minnesota, northern Iowa is concerned, we're going to see light snowfall amounts of around an inch or less of accumulation by the time everything is over and done with. And then once this system gets out of here, things are looking better. We're going to see temperatures warm up. It'll be cloudy, but we'll get to 37 on Sunday. We are watching a shot at a few more very light rain or snow showers on Monday. After that, it is just going to be cold as we take into next week. Look at by late week, we may have our highs back down in the single digits to low teens with below zero lows, but generally will be in the low to mid 20s through most of next week. And at this point, hate to say it, but the prospects of a white Christmas are looking rather bleak, but something we'll definitely be watching. We'll keep an eye on things. We'll have the latest as things develop, and we are going to be here all weekend as this thing rolls, so we'll have updates for you here tonight, tomorrow. So join us for the very latest on our First Alert Weather app, our KEYC News Now, Weather Now, First Alert Weather Channel, which is on 12.4. We'll have more at KEYC.com as well. We'll be here with more information as all of this continues to develop here on Friday evening into Saturday. That's what's going on. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a great night.